President Joe Biden hosted the Big Four congressional leaders at the White House on Wednesday to talk about ongoing negotiations regarding Ukraine funding and security at the southern border. Both House Speaker Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer talked to reporters after the meeting and voiced optimism about reaching a deal.
I told the president what I have been saying for many months, and that is that we must have change at the border. We understand that there's concern about the safety, security, sovereignty of Ukraine, but the American people have those same concerns about our own domestic sovereignty and our safety and our security. We understand that all these things are important, but we must insist that the border be the top priority. I think we have some consensus around that table. Everyone understands the urgency of that.
It was a very good meeting and a very positive meeting. There was a large amount of agreement around the table that we must do Ukraine and we must do border, that it was essential, and there was Democratic and Republican agreement that it was essential we help Ukraine. We also talked about the border and how it's so important to deal with the border. There were a couple of people in the room who said, let's do border first. We said we have to do both together.
Johnson noticeably softened his position and suggested that Republicans might abandon H.R. 2, the bill they passed at the end of last year, if the White House embraced substantive policy changes. And Chuck Schumer now thinks the likelihood of reaching a deal is higher than 50%, the highest he's stated since negotiations began last year. For the Washington Examiner, I'm Christian Daytalk.